Okay. So the first three questions are the same in the old and the new PDF. So we'll start with the fourth question. The fourth question we have also done. So the fifth question. 1,000 is deposited into Fundex. Can you see the question?
Yeah. ये भी किया है.
So do it again. Na? It should be faster. Okay. 1,000 is deposited into Fund X at with an annual effective rate. Fund X 6% annually. At the end of each year, interest earned plus additional 100 is withdrawn from the fund. At the end of the 10th year, the fund is depleted. The annual withdrawals of interest and principal are deposited into Fund Y, which earns an annual effective rate of 9%. Calculate the accumulated value of Fund Y at the end of 10 years. I remember doing this, but let's do it again.
1,000 on every 1,000 at the rate 6% first year में it's 60 plus 100 rupees withdrawn. Next it will be 940 at the rate 6% plus 100.
What is that?
It's 56.4 rupees.
How come?
Plus 100, no?
No. So you have 1,000. That 1,000 becomes 1,060. You withdraw 160. So it becomes 900. How come 940? You're withdrawing principal as well.
It's 54 rupees.
आगे
उसके बाद 954 के ऊपर at the rate 6%.
कैसे? विड्रॉल भी तो निकालेंगे ना.
Plus 100 होगा. नहीं.
This is how the cash flow is. 1,000. You get 1 year's interest. Then you reduce. Then you take out that interest plus 100 rupees. So 160, which leaves you. Which leaves you with 900. Now this 900, you add interest, becomes 954. You withdraw interest plus 100, which leaves you with 800. Now do you see what is happening?
हाँ.
Make a schedule, na? If you find it confusing, just make a schedule. It's easy enough like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you see a pattern? What is the pattern now?
Yeah. $1,000 is okay. So now we can make 100 ka normal accumulation for 10 years plus 6 से decrease हो रहा है 6D S 10. Yeah.
Okay. Calculate it.
Sure. Yes, 10 का वैल्यू आया 94.23.
2 minutes. 565.38 divided by 6. 90?
4.23.
Yes.
Into 6 करके it's 565.380. Now 1.09. S10 का value है 15.193
Yes.
into 100 minus 6530. Final answer.
Final answer. How come you're not able to get final answer?
Is it 2084?
Yes.
85, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now moving on to the sixth question. A 20-year loan of 1,000 is repaid with payments at the end of each year. Each of the first 10 payments equals 150% of the amount of interest due. Each of the last 10 payments is X. The lender charges the interest at an annual effective rate of 10%. Calculate X. We have done this question as well. But again, I want you to do it again.
Each of the first 10 payments are 150 rupees.
No.
Interest is 100 rupees.
For the first payment, yes.
The first payment it's 150. Then it will be 900 के ऊपर 90 into this other payment would be 135.
135? No.
And interest will be 1100 के ऊपर.
No, you are repaying, no? Make a loan schedule, na? 1,000, you get interest added on it. This is what it happens. And then you pay 150% of interest.
Yes.
So you get this back. Then you have this here. You have this as the interest. You then have 1045 as the principal, as the loan outstanding. You have 95 into this is 142.5 as the principal repayment, and 902.5. Then you have 902.5 here. You have 90.25 here. So this is equal to 992.75, and you pay 135.375. You're left with 857.375. This is the third time we are doing this question. Please let me remind you. So what is the pattern here?
It's decreasing.
It is decreasing as all loans should. How is it decreasing?
Forty-eight. नहीं.
Compare these two figures, no? Compare these two figures.
Fifty का हो रहा है, 48 का हो रहा है. Then 46 might be.
So how could it decrease? There are only two patterns that we do in maths.
AP and GP you are asking.
Yeah?
It's GP.
Yes. Why is it a GP? Now, mathematically, this is a loan schedule. Mathematically, what is happening? You have 1000. It is increasing by this 1.1, and then it is reducing by this. So finally, what is happening to it is 1.1 minus 1.15. Sorry, no. So it is finally reducing by 5% every year. And again, by now, even if you don't remember the question, you should have been able to figure this one out. Because the logic is apparent. Since the installment repaid is a percentage of interest, there is a geometric decline in the loan outstanding amount, because every year you will pay and the loan outstanding will reduce, which would mean that the interest will reduce, and since the installment is connected to it, the interest, the installment amount will also reduce. And even if you couldn't find that apparent pattern, you should have been able to draw this table properly. Anywho, 1000 into 0.95, this happens for 5 years. No, this happens for 10 years. So what are we left with?
Other 10 payments.
Yes, but what is the amount that we are left with?
It's X.
598.7374. Now this 598.74 is equal to 10, sorry, not 10, X A
10.
at 10%.
598.75. It's 97.
X is, no, I don't think it's 97. Just give me one more, sorry. Yeah. X is 97, yes. Right. Okay. Moving on to the next question. A 10,000 par value 10-year bond with 8% annual coupons is bought at a premium to yield an annual effective rate of 6%. Calculate the interest portion of the seventh coupon. So first we'll figure out the book value of the bond
Let
at
me do
time 6 and then multiply it with the effective interest rate.
800,
800
810 plus
at time 6.
at the rate 6. At A is 6.
A4 at 6%. How many installments are left? How do you figure out how much
हाँ
loan
वो
is
तो
left?
लास्ट से ठीक है 10
हाँ,
माइनस
वो अच्छा प्लस
10,000 V4 800 A4 का वैल्यू है 2772.08
yes
multiply
10,000 V4
10 it's the whole answer is 10693.017
okay ठीक है
interest portion into 6%. It's 641.
yeah
642, yeah.
642 is the answer
58, yeah.
okay now we move on to the 8th question. A perpetuity immediate pays 100 per year. Immediately after the 5th payment, the perpetuity is exchanged for a 25-year annuity immediate that will pay X at the end of the first year. Each subsequent annual payment will be 8% greater than the preceding payment. The annual effective rate of interest is 8%. Calculate X. Annuity perpetuity immediate does not mean that it is on the first day itself. It just means that there is no deferment period. Okay.
After the 5th payment. From 6th year onwards, from 6th year onwards, it will be an increasing annuity.
Yes.
Timeline में ये होगा x 1.08 then 1.08 का square.
X, then x 1.08, then x 1.08 का square. Yes.
Last payment होगा x 1.08 raised to power 24 23
24.
last end of the year
Yeah.
V5 6 सबको 5 पे accumulate करके एक साथ V5 कर सकते हैं.
परपेचुइटी की क्या वैल्यू है?
100 1.08 का raised to power 5. 100
परपेचुइटी की वैल्यू?
perpetuity
ये कंबल भी फेंक दे इसका.
sorry
That is fine.
100 upon 0.08 1250 है.
So now what will the equation of value look like?
One two five zero. Sorry, didn't get. अच्छा ठीक है 1250 को हम as a present value भी रख सकते हैं at 5 years. Then it will be xv plus x 1.08 का v square. Then x 1.08 square v cube up till x 1.08 24 v 25. v xv को कॉमन ले लेंगे 1.08 v. Yeah. One minus 1.08 v whole power 25.
1 minus 1.08 v whole power 25
upon 1 minus 1.08 v.
v क्या है? What is the value of v?
0.08. सॉरी वो i का वैल्यू है.
v और i दोनों का वैल्यू सेम है. So this essentially 1.08 v simply becomes 1. So all of these things, this is equal to 1, this is equal to 1, this is equal to 1. So essentially this simply becomes x 1250 is equal to x v25. Don't just blindly go applying the formula. So 1250 upon 25 into 1.08 is equal to x. 25 5 are 50. 50 into 1.08. 54. X is equal to 54.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you could have used the formula and you would have still received the correct answer. but
I didn't see. There are lots of commotions here today. So
okay. Jeff deposits 10 into a fund today and 15 years later. Interest for the first 10 years is credited at a nominal discount rate of D compounded quarterly and thereafter at a nominal interest rate of 6% compounded semi-annually. The accumulated balance in the fund at the end of 30 years is 100. Find D. This is a simple enough question. This is from, the interest rates and discount rates, the section 1 wala thing.
it's D4. Years is 100. It's easy. 100 is equals to 10 equals to 20. 1 minus D4 by 4.
10 equals to 20?
हमको तो सिर्फ
Jeff deposits 10 into a fund today and 20 15 years later.
for 10 years today.
Interest for the first 10 years is credited at a nominal discount rate of D compounded quarterly and thereafter at a nominal interest rate of 6% compounded semi-annually. The accumulated balance in the fund at the end of 30 years is 100.
It's 10. 1 minus D4 by 4 raised to power 4 into 10. अब इसमें 5 साल का @ I हो जाएगा. I2 by 2 into raised to power 10.
5 साल
10 to 15 है ना, उसके बाद तो 20 accumulate ही हो गया.
10 is different, 20 is different. 10 अलग से डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं, 20 अलग से डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं. Both of those cash flows get accumulated to 100.
2 into 20.
Jeff deposits 10 into a fund today and 20 15 years later.
Yeah, 2 into 20. Then plus 20. 1 plus I2 by 2. That's 15 into 2, yeah.
This is still incorrect. There is one mistake here. Go through it again. Is this correct?
माइनस आएगा ऊपर रेज टू पावर में.
हाँ. Okay.
Equals to 30.
This is equal to 100.
Oh. 1 minus 0. 3. 30. Is it 4.53%?
Yes. Okay. Read the question properly. You often misinterpret the question. Ernie makes deposits of 100 at time 0 and X at time 3. The fund grows at a force of interest delta T is equal to T square by 100 T greater than 0. The amount of interest earned from time 3 to time 6 is also X. The interest earned is X. Okay. Calculate X. In this question also we have done.
Yeah. Zero. 100 को पहले accumulate करेंगे exponential 0 to 6 delta t plus x को भी accumulate करेंगे.
Exponential 0 to
100 को 6 तक करेंगे.
नहीं, that will. How will you figure out the interest rate at? How will you figure out the interest from time 3 to time 6? What will you need to find out the interest?
Accumulated value at time
3 and time 6.
हाँ.
तो accumulated value at time 3 तो figure out करना पड़ेगा. You will have to first figure out the accumulated value at time 3. Huh?
0 to 3 delta t.
First तो इसमें से we remove the integration का thing. Exponential 0 to t s square by 100 ds is equal to s cube by 300 0 to t is equal to exponential t cube by 300. This is right? Yes. Okay. Now, this is equal to a t is equal to exponential t cube by 300. Okay. Now, first we figure out the value of 100 at time 3. So, 100 exponential 81 upon 300. No, 27 upon 300, sorry. Is equal to 109.417. Now, the fund value at time 3 is 109.417 plus x. Now, this value gets accumulated to time 6, which is A6 upon A3. ठीक है. I cannot simply use A6 because A6 means from 0 to 6. ठीक है. So essentially what I use here is A3 comma 6 is equal to A0 comma 6 upon A0 comma 3. Okay. So now this gives me the fund value. So what will give me the interest? A6 upon A3 minus 1. Now this multiplied by 109.417 plus x is equal to x. Solve this. Did you understand why we figure out the value at type 3?
Yeah. A6 का value is 2.05.
Yes.
और A3 का value is 1.094.
As calculated here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, let me just calculate this. X का value is 784.
Yes.
785, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now question 11. This will be the last question for today. Mike buys a perpetuity immediate with varying annual payments. During the first 5 years, the payment is constant and equal to 10. Beginning in year 6, the payment starts to increase. For 6 and all future years, the payment in that year is k% larger than the payment in the immediately preceding year, where k is less than 9.2. At an annual effective rate of 9%, the perpetuity has a present value of 167.50. Calculate k.
ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट 5 years का 10A5 हो जाएगा.
10A5.
अगला beginning in the year 6. Beginning in the year 6 means it's 8 due.
At the end of the वही होगा, मतलब पेमेंट उसका एंड में ही होगा. 6th ईयर की बात हो रही है.
ठीक है. It's increasing annuity. ठीक है, अगर नंबर्स में जाए तो 10K 1 plus K or K something. Yeah.
10
1 plus K V6.
Just 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. One plus के बाद 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 1 plus k. 10, 1 plus k squared. हाँ, ठीक है. Plus 10. Wait, अभी इसमें v भी डाल. You will have to put in v as well. v power 6. Plus 10, 1 plus k squared v power 7. Okay. So now this is equal to 167.5 is equal to 10 A5 plus 10 V5 1 plus KV I mean, actually, we can take the whole thing common. Or let's not. Let's not take it common. 1 plus k v plus 1 plus k p squared, the whole thing squared, and so on. So this is a perpetuity. So this becomes a upon 1 minus r. So this becomes 1 plus k v. 1 minus r only. 1 minus
1 plus
1 plus k upon 1 plus I. So this I goes, 1 plus I goes up, V cancels out. 1 plus I into 1 plus k into V upon 1 plus I minus 1 minus k. This becomes equal to 1 plus k upon I minus k. This is equal to 10a5 plus 10v 1 plus k upon I minus k. 167.5
10A5 का वैल्यू है 30.76
minus 30.76.
हाँ 10A5 का
एक मिनट 30.76
या
1 minus 1.092 whole power minus 5 upon 0.092. No.
इसी से प्लीज कैलकुलेटर से
हाँ
10 PMT minus 10 is PMT, keeping 5 as N and 9.2 as 1 by I, and then computing present value, it gives 30.76. Let me just refresh this calculator. 10 PMT, 5N, 9.2 as I, then 38.70.
Yes, 38.70.
Happens with this calculator.
Divided by 10 into 1.092 whole power 5 is equal to 1 plus k upon 0.092 minus k.
Takes 1, 6.
Twenty is equal to 20 into 0.092 minus k is equal to 1 plus k. 1.84 minus k is equal to 1 plus minus 20k is equal to 1 plus k. 0.84 is equal to 21k.
Is 0.04%, yeah.
So A. All right.